In our last video in this series, when we took a look at the last 7 Barcelona top scorers, I said Chelsea or Liverpool would probably be next, and true to our word, it is the Blues who are our team of choice today. Liverpool, Arsenal and Atletico Madrid all seem like popular choices as well, but keep your suggestions coming in, and it'd be great if you could like the suggestions you'd like to see in the comments, so that we know where the interest lies. As we said, today our focus is on Chelsea, who have had great goal scorers from Tommy Lawton to Jimmy Greaves over the years. But what about their more recent past? Here are Chelsea's last 7 top scorers. Where are they now? Eden Hazard, Chelsea. Kicking us off is the Blues' most recent seasonal top scorer, Eden Hazard, who bagged 17 goals in all competitions last season, 2 clear of centre-forward Alvaro Morata. Hazard is undoubtedly Chelsea's best player, and it was key that the club held on to him this summer. They did just that, and the brilliant Belgian could flourish under Maurizio Sarri in a system likely to afford him more freedom than Antonio Conte's, and certainly more than Jose Mourinho's. Hazard was also Chelsea's top scorer, again with 17 goals, back in the 2013-14 season. Diego Costa, Atletico Madrid. Diego Costa spent 3 seasons at Chelsea, and he was the top scorer in every one of them. The robust, aggressive and often downright dirty centre-forward was loathed by opposition fans and players, but understandably adored by Blues faithfuls. The Brazilian-born Spanish international scored 21 goals in his first season at the Bridge, 16 in his second and 22 in his third, leaving the club with a record of 59 goals in 120 games. When it became clear that Costa no longer had a future in West London in the summer of 2017, he stated in no uncertain terms that he would only welcome a return to Atletico Madrid. He got his move in January 2018, and he has since scored 9 goals in 24 games for Atletico. Fernando Torres, Sagan Tosu. Since Eden Hazard and Diego Costa were Chelsea's seasonal top scorers a combined total of 5 times, 5th place takes us back to the 2012-13 season. A weird season for Chelsea, as Champions League winning boss Roberto Di Matteo was dismissed in November, whilst his unpopular replacement Rafa Benitez led the club to glory in the Europa League, the semi-finals of both domestic cup competitions, and a 3rd place finish in the Premier League. Chelsea's top scorer in the league that season was Frank Lampard, but Fernando Torres' 9 goals in Europe made him the Blues' top scorer in all competitions with 23. It was the only time the £50 million man was Chelsea's top scorer, and he also returned to Atletico Madrid, whom he left this summer to join Japanese outfit Sagan Tosu. Frank Lampard, Derby County manager. Frank Lampard is Chelsea's all-time leading goalscorer, so his inclusion in this 7 was an inevitability. The prolific goal-getting midfielder was the Blues' seasonal top scorer 4 times, most recently in the 2011-12 season. His most prolific season was actually the 2009-10 campaign, when he scored 27 goals in all competitions, but he wasn't the top scorer at Chelsea that season. Lampard is one of the finest midfield goal scorers of the last half-century, and comfortably among the best players to ever turn out in Chelsea blue. He turned out for both Manchester City and New York City FC after departing Stamford Bridge in 2014, retiring in 2016 to work briefly as a pundit and now managing Championship outfit Derby County. Nicolas Anelka, Roda scout/consultant. Chelsea's top scorer for the first time 10 years ago, when they won the FA Cup and reached the semi-finals of the Champions League in a season which began under the stewardship of Luis Felipe Scolari and ended under that of Guus Hiddink, was French journeyman Nicolas Anelka. The former Arsenal, Bolton and Real Madrid man actually played more games for Chelsea than any other club, racking up 184 appearances, during which time he scored 59 goals. Anelka was the Blues' seasonal top scorer twice before departing for China in 2012. Now aged 39, Anelka retired in 2015, and he currently works as a scout and consultant for Dutch second-tier outfit Roda. Didier Drogba, Phoenix Rising. There are a couple of things which might come as a surprise here. One is that it is almost a decade since Didier Drogba was Chelsea's seasonal top scorer, feeling old yet, and the other is that Nicolas Anelka has been their top scorer more recently than him. Drogba is Chelsea's 4th highest scorer of all time, but he was only the club's seasonal top scorer twice. Those 2 seasons were the 2006-07 and the 2009-10 campaigns, the only 2 seasons in which Drogba scored 20 plus goals in England, although he scored well over 20 goals, netting 33 and 37 times respectively. Now aged 40, Drogba is still going strong and scoring goals in the 2nd tier of US soccer for Phoenix Rising. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbaink, unemployed manager. The fact that every player in this 7, except for Fernando Torres, has been Chelsea's top scorer on multiple occasions means that top spot takes us all the way back to the 2003-04 season, just 1 year shy of Gianfranco Zola making the cut. The Blues' top scorer that season was Jimmy Floyd Hasselbaink, who bagged 18 goals in his 4th and final season at the Bridge. A well-rounded centre forward who's quick across the ground and possessed a ferocious strike with either foot, Hasselbaink retired in 2008. He took up coaching in 2013, but he has been out of work since being sacked by Northampton Town in April 2018. So that's it for our 7. Thanks for watching, feel free to subscribe and turn on notifications for more from us if you enjoyed the video, and you can now also follow us on Twitter for more ramblings from me. Our username is simply @HITC Sevens.